Diversity and help. Yeah, we need the help.
Oh yeah, no, I was just thinking about photography. Well, I'm sure that they have built this for just like
And here we are once again.
Yes.
Yeah, we started.
Okay.
You know, because I did the thing that we always do and just hit the record button and let you guys go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think our conversation was family appropriate.
Why?
Well,
Nothing
we
was said
filtered
out
it.
of
It was fine.
Nothing was said out of line.
No, it was totally fine.
That's going to be me tonight.
You did it, not that either of the two of us did
know.
it.
Yeah. Yes.
So tonight, hi everybody. We're back. It's the Todd-CAST.
Hello.
I'm Chuck.
I'm Kris.
I'm Alyce.
And tonight, we're going to go back to our top 10 because I like doing the top 10 stuff. I think it's fun. Okay. I have a ball doing this. I have a great time with it all. I'm wearing the wrong... No, I'm not. No, I'm not wearing the wrong hat. I should put my Mickey hat on, but I thought it's like, no. Tonight is the top 10 of Pixar movies.
I know.
And I don't have a Pixar hat.
I don't have any Pixar clothes.
I do.
She does.
She does.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's the Fish Guide to Nemo, and it's not all fish, and it drives me crazy.
Why? Because there's a whale and a
No,
turtle?
there's the invert. Like Jacques is on here, and he's not a fish.
I know he's not a fish.
And then two turtles.
But you can't have that
And a sea
without
star.
Jacques.
I know you can't have any of the tank mates.
I know,
Mm-mm.
because I mean,
Yeah.
the tank gang is, I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
Tank
come
gang.
on.
It could have
Come
been
on.
instead of Fish Guide, a marine
Marine guy.
animal guide
Yeah.
to
True.
Finding Nemo.
And let me guess, you guys don't have to guess. Her hero is Mr. Ray.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
The zones, the zones, the zones. Let's name the zones of the open sea.
Mr. Ray! Come on, Nemo!
Oh, you better stay with me.
Epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathyol, episcopelagic. All the rest are too deep for you and me to see. Huh. I wonder where my class has gone. Oh, there you are. Come aboard, explorer.
The zones,
Yes,
the zones,
and he's not
the
on
zones.
here.
I know. They didn't put the Ray on there.
He's actually a fish.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, I have.
Isn't he on
He's
the
not
back?
on there.
He's not on here.
He's not on there.
Stupid shirt.
Spotted Eagle Ray is not on there.
No. But yes, Mr. Ray is my spirit animal. I love him.
So yeah, tonight we're doing Pixar top 10. I may put in little snippets of the Pixar hotel in here.
Oh,
because,
yes.
You know, I'm sorry. That's a fun little hotel.
We need to stay
It
there.
is.
I need to stay there next time.
We
Yeah.
all need to go.
Yeah.
And I think mom and dad need to see it too.
Yeah, I agree. Mom,
You know.
I think mom and dad would love it.
Mom would love
Oh.
Joe Gardner.
That.
Mhm.
And then
You know.
all of the drawing and the art
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
all
yeah.
of the concept
See, and
art and
that's-
all of the sculptures.
I would
Yeah,
love to
she
take
would
her through
love
that hotel. Just it's like, come on, mom, come here.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
they got sketches over
Yeah.
here. Come on,
She
come
would
on.
love it.
Yeah.
She would love it.
And then dad would love a lot of the concept art.
Yeah.
For a lot of the films that they were
He
doing.
would love Joe as well.
Oh, he'd get a kick out of Joe. He would get
Mhm.
a kick out of Joe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Just
mean that's
Got to convince him to travel. You're watching.
I know, mom, dad.
You're
I know.
watching.
It's
It's
just
worth
an
the-
LA trip. It's not
just-
that far.
It's worth the trip. It really is. It's worth the trip.
We can get you scooters.
Oh, three of us.
Oh
Three
my
of us.
gosh.
I know. I said I didn't want to do the scooter
No, I
anymore.
think you need to do the scooter. I
Me
just am
too.
like thinking of Dad with the scooter.
I think
Red 5 standing by.
Standing by. Red 5 standing by.
In formation.
you totally could be in formation with three
No,
of you.
what we would need to do is get Dad a wheelchair
Oh, I don't know.
and push him around. No, I don't know.
No,
He'd hate that.
no,
Dad
no.
would
He'd
hate
hate
that.
that.
I was gonna
Dad
say,
would hate that.
No,
would- yeah.
no.
He'd prefer the scooter
Yeah.
and run up on everybody.
Yeah, and
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
But he'd have the horn. Meep, 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 meep. He could be that guy. That's who Dad would be.
The horn, the horn.
Oh, and the reverse.
And the reverse.
Oh, 3 scooters
Reversing at this
for the elevator.
Oh man.
For the elevator.
Yeah, that was great. Anyway, we'll work on it, everyone. We'll work on
A
it.
few moments later.
Yeah,
Oh.
3 scooters at the Pixar hotel you'd never get to your
We never
room.
get out on the
Because
elevator.
they're itty bitty elevators, and so it's
Yeah,
like
it'd be one at a
scooter per.
time.
Yeah,
One at a time. And
it's chaos.
Oh.
Just at the beginning of the day and the end of the day, but
Yeah. Oh.
And
Midday
it
is
really
fine.
wouldn't be any like riding rides. That wouldn't be the priority. It would just
Oh
be
no.
going and
No.
being in spaces and seeing the Walt for the 70th. That would be cool.
Walt animatronic, It's a Magical Life.
Oh goodness. Like
Okay.
that would be amazing to see.
There are opinions out there on the internet about it. Okay, there are opinions.
You know, and getting Mom on Small World to hear the new last verse.
Yes.
oh yeah.
That's almost a must do now.
Mhm.
That's for me. I can usually take or leave Small World, but to go hear the last
The
verse,
new last verse. Yeah.
you know, that's
Mhm.
I'm already starting to feel it. I'm already starting
No,
to feel it.
it'll be good. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway,
you
Pixar.
can think about it.
Pixar.
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 We're talking about Pixar tonight.
Mhm.
We're up into almost 7 minutes just talking about
It's okay.
the,
Our show about
the
nothing
hotel.
keeps showing about nothing.
Yeah, I know, and
Because even our show about nothing, we did favorites, even though
we
didn't do top
we did a
10s.
top 10 kind of. Well, not a top 10,
No,
but we did
definitely did
yeah.
favorites of
well,
food, restaurants, and snacks, and
I don't know if you've noticed, but even when we get together when we're not on camera, we end up doing that.
Of course.
We end up talking about what's our favorite this, what's our favorite that.
Yeah,
And
it's a good conversation
you
starter.
know, it's what we do. But
Because inevitably somebody says something, you're like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
like for breakfast, having El Jardín for breakfast.
Yeah. So good.
I had it for lunch today.
I had it for lunch today as well.
So
My leftovers were lunch, not breakfast.
Yeah. And like I said, man, that
so good.
that Saturday night green chili.
Mm.
Oh,
Yep.
The next morning, so much better.
absolute heaven. Absolute heaven. And then I took a nap after, you know.
I just was resting. It was my rest
well,
day.
it's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Sunday, you know. Anyway, tonight we're going to talk about the top 10. If you guys remember the format on how we do this, we start from the outside, working back over towards the control panel, which is me. And we'll start with Alyce and the top 10. And caveat, Alyce is not that well-versed on Pixar. Yes, no?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm
Okay.
not. Yeah, they're not generally my go-tos. So
Right.
honestly, my list turned out to be the ones I've seen. Minus a couple.
Well, and the list for Pixar compared to Disney
Is
so much shorter.
significant because if the caveats of it had to be in the theater, it had to be a full feature.
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
things, the list was
Well,
a lot smaller.
Though
So
we will talk about the shorts after we're done with
because
our...
one of my
Oh my
favorite
gosh,
shorts
the
on Disney
shorts.
Plus is amazing.
Okay, there
So-
you go.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to include that one, but I
Yeah.
would have.
Because the shorts are, I mean,
We could do a whole show on just the shorts.
you know, why don't we use the talk on the shorts as the teaser for the show on the shorts?
Okay.
There we
Sounds
go.
good.
That's a great idea. All right, Alyce, Go for it.
All right. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, my first favorite is Finding Nemo.
Yep.
Obviously.
Could have gone there.
Yeah. And then Finding Dory.
Okay.
So here's the reason
I like sand. Sand is squishy.
I like sand. Sand is squishy.
So Finding Dory there's some scenes that are put into an aquarium, and Pixar's in Northern California. So two of the places that they used for inspiration, I've actually been in those spaces and in their quarantine in their backup areas. And I watched Finding Dory in particular with Katie. And so it's modeled after Monterey Bay Aquarium, and then Sausalito and the Marine Mammal Rescue Center out there. And so in the Dory, when they go to the behind the scenes area, I was like, oh yeah, that's like what Monterey looks like. She's like, shut up. Like she was like
in the movie.
And like she's like, quiet. I'm like, but no, that's what it really looks like. And then a little bit of Long Beach Aquarium, because the outside area where the sea lions are, which mimics that in the movie, that's very similar to that. So anyway,
all right,
I'm like, yes, those places really exist. My third on the list is Brave.
Okay,
I love that one.
Yep.
I think the music is amazing. I love Brave. And then I have Monsters Inc. and Monsters University.
Okay.
I have both of those.
Okay.
I like them. I thought that the concept was very clever. And then Coco was on my list.
Yeah.
I really like Coco. It hits very much into the culture we were raised in with our community, and doing
Very
a lot of
true.
that. Yeah. So
very,
a
very
lot of
true.
it hits and very familiar. And, we're not of that descent, but we were raised in a community where all of those things were very predominant, and Day of the Dead was a big deal. And
exactly. I mean, it spoke to us.
Yeah.
It did. It spoke to us.
And the marigolds everywhere.
Exactly.
All of that.
Exactly.
So that was a big one that it just felt very, very familiar and very comfortable. I also have Bug's Life on my list.
Oh yes.
It's one of the first Pixar's we saw.
Us as a family,
Yeah.
yes, I believe so.
So I liked that, and then A Bug's Life show, which no longer exists in either park.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
It's tough
either
to be a bug.
Tough to be a bug does
Yeah.
not exist in either coast
know.
now.
Sad.
So
Oh man, that's
I
okay.
know, because that was always a good show.
Do we need to do a moment of silence for
Sure.
It's Tough to Be a Bug?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And moving on.
Up is my next one.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I love
Yes.
Up. That's
Yes.
one of my tops. Because I'm gonna be an adventure explorer and
The Wilderness
explorer.
Yes.
The wilderness must be explored. Go, go. Roar!
And I think how they did the dogs and the talking collars, and then of course how Doug is just so his breed, and like they took. Well, actually, all the dogs are very much their breed, and how they took all those characteristics that you see in the breed and anthropomorphized them. And I thought that
because
was hilarious.
the Doberman is
Just very rigid and very military, and
Man, Master will not be pleased. We better tell him someone took the bird, right, Alpha?
No. Soon enough, the bird will be ours yet again. Find the scent, my compadres, and you too shall have much rewardings from Master for the toil factor you wage.
And then there's Doug.
I just
'Cause
met
he's a
you and I
Labrador.
love you.
I just met you, and I love you.
I have just met you, and I love you. My master made me this collar. He is a good and smart master, and he made me this collar so that I may talk. Squirrel!
Ratatouille is on my list.
Yes.
I
Yes.
I saw that one.
Go ahead.
I thought that
Go
was
ahead.
a clever movie.
ahead.
Cool
Go ahead.
story. And then my last on my list is The Incredibles, the first one. I have not seen any of the others.
There's only one more.
There's only a
short.
second, but you know what? You don't necessarily
I didn't
need
to. Yeah.
It's good.
It's done. Yeah.
It's good. I mean, the sequel, I think, is worth it
I do too.
because of
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah. The other one that I've seen that is not on the list, and basically I've seen only 11 of the movies, was Onward.
Oh.
And I didn't put Onward on the list because it was just, I didn't hate it. I just was like, oh, okay.
That's for a very niche fan base.
Yeah, and I'm not it. So
yeah, if you're not into Dungeons and Dragons, that's not for you.
Yeah, it was just the one that was like, and the whole longing for their dad back and that whole piece just kind of was like,
That's the bridge.
Yeah. I just was like, okay.
But yeah.
Anyway, that was the only other one that I could have put on my list, but those are my 10 that I've seen and that I enjoy. And
and the thing is, it's like every last one that you've mentioned, I wasn't going to go, I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's like I can identify with every film, every film that you've talked about right there, because it's just, because Pixar is like that. Okay. And anyway, I'm going to go, Kris, please, before I go crazy.
So my first one is The Incredibles.
Yes.
And I actually, like you did last time, I lumped both of them into my number one because I thought that they were both excellent. The first one, of course, because was the first of its kind, but I loved the second one because of the emphasis on Mrs. Incredible.
Thank you. Yes.
And her superhero abilities, and that she was the one chosen to be the hero in that one. So
we need to change people's perceptions about superheroes, and Elastigirl is our best play. Better than me?
Well, and also it was hearkening back in the day, a lot of the unsung supers were female.
Exactly.
And were working harder.
Yes.
As supers.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. So, but then, so complete role reversal, right? So she's doing the super work and Mr. Incredible's at home with Jack trying to deal with the chaos. So
Jack cookie num num. Jack cookie num num.
And Jack.
He's in excellent health.
No! What the?
Num num cookie.
Oh my God!
Cookie.
Wow, gay. That is freaky.
So that was just, I thought that was brilliant. And then my number 2 is Brave.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Of course it is. Yes.
Because Merida. And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I gotta love her.
One dead off.
The biggest bear you've ever seen. His hide littered with the weapons of fallen warriors. His face scarred with one dead eye. I drew my sword and...
Whoosh! One swipe, his sword shattered, then chomp! Dad's leg was clean off. Down the monster's throat it went.
Oh, that's my favourite part.
Oh, that's my favorite part. I'm going to do that. When we meet Merida as a princess, it's because I've got the missing leg.
Right.
And then... It's come up with one dead eye.
You could Disney bound him.
I could do, Fergus.
Totally. You could totally Disney bound
King
him.
Fergus. Woo!
No. Okay. Number 3, Monsters Inc. OG only.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I liked Monsters University though.
See, so did I.
I thought it was cool.
It was okay. It was cute, but I liked the first one.
Okay.
Absolutely loved it.
No notes. Really?
No notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 4 is Bug's Life. What's funny is that Kat texted me, I don't know, a few weeks ago and said, I'm watching A Bug's Life, since for the first time since adulthood. And I forgot how culturally appropriate it is right now. And I'm like, good point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, okay, worth a rewatch now. And then number 5 is Ratatouille.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
For a while there, it was our Saturday night movie or Friday night movie.
Yeah, because
Carpet Picnic and Ratatouille.
That's right. We do a charcuterie thing, and we'd call it Carpet Picnic because we'd sit on the carpet.
Literally sit on the carpet.
And Kris and I would have the charcuterie and open a bottle of wine. Kat would have her grape juice, and there we were, and got to the point where the child could actually sing the opening song
in French.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
Number 6 is Finding Nemo. So it's on my list. Absolutely. And again, it was a movie we watched 6 times a day, every day.
Yes.
For at least 2 years.
Yes.
And so I can probably quote most of it. Number 7 is Turning Red.
Beautiful. I was hoping you were going to mention that.
That movie.
Yes. Yes.
Good representation. There was one of the girls had a
diabetes probe.
Yeah, blood sugar.
Oh
monitor,
yeah, the
monitor.
little puck that you wear. Yeah.
Yeah. And and it just felt, I don't know, I just loved it. It was good. I loved it. Number 8 is Coco.
Thank you.
Great music. And the whole concept of going into the underworld, all of that, or not underworld. What am I trying to say? The
Realm of the Dead.
Realm of the Dead. Number 9 is Inside Out, the first one.
Yes.
I haven't seen the second one, in all fairness, so just the first one. Number 10 is Soul.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then I have 3 others that are here, but they didn't make my top 10.
Okay.
Which were Toy Story, but just the OG.
Okay.
Maybe the second one, but then after that, Cars again, just the first one.
I was wondering if somebody was going to mention Cars.
Yeah, I liked the first movie. I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then the last one, it's never been one of my favorites, but some of the themes are worth mentioning, which is WALL-E.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay.
It was a hard movie to watch because, well, I mean, just looking at the future, like that outlook of what the future of the world looks like and all of that.
Right.
It was, that was sad and hard to see.
Okay.
That's my
all right
10 plus 3.
Wow. We're tearing through this.
I know.
Okay. I guess it's now my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna open the whole video with this little tiny snippet history of Pixar. Pixar got its start back in 1979 as part of the Lucasfilm group, and it was the computer division for Lucasfilm. Is their graphics group. It didn't really get its start as a spin-off corporation until 1986. For the full history of it, there is a documentary on Disney Plus called The Pixar Story. It is worth the watch.
Okay.
Just straight up worth the watch. Because Pixar has been involved in Star Wars films. It's been involved in Disney films. It helped out with The Great Mouse Detective, Rescuers Down Under, The Young Sherlock Holmes. They did the if you remember the stained glass night scene, they did that. Tron, they did a little bit. So Pixar's been around and been doing for a while. But yeah, I needed to at least throw out some history in there because I know there's going to be somebody out there who doesn't know what the heck we're talking about.
Right.
So there it is.
The difference between this and Disney.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. My top 10, I'm going to start this in no particular order, really.
Mine was in order.
Okay. Finding Nemo.
Okay.
I'll start with Finding Nemo. And the reason is because being a diver, I have a love for marine biology just on that end of it. Also because it sort of feeds into me from my sister. So, I've always been fascinated by the underwater world. Always been fascinated by marine biology. And watching Finding Nemo, it was irreverent enough to be fun and yet somewhat accurate.
A lot accurate.
Okay. So it was...
in true Disney fashion, they drew and animated those animals with real behaviors.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and they just anthropomorphized everything, but it is...
Well, right down to the crabs. Hey.
The lobsters running it down along the
tearing it
bottom
through.
of the ocean in a big old line. Hey, Bob, hey, Bob.
Yeah.
You made me ink.
Yeah. The only thing they didn't do right was the swordfish. The swordfish are not fighting each other with their swords. Anyway, number 2 for me is A Bug's Life, and same with what Kat said. It's really culturally appropriate right now. The story that it tells of the ants and the grasshopper is,
well, an ancient story.
A very old story, but a very poignant story.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is WALL-E.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that little robot.
I know.
I love that little robot. I mean, and his little friend, the cockroach.
But he's just so lonely.
He is lonely, but yes, he's lonely, but he's got a friend cockroach.
I know, but he's still lonely.
I know. And then Eve comes along.
Yes.
And there we are.
And then chaos ensues.
That's right. And then they go up to the ship and help all the people out of the floaty chairs. And now I'm sounding like, oh my goodness, it's starting to sound like a Big Bang episode. Anyway, Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Next one is Up. Number 4 for me is Up. And because the opening of Up is the most beautiful love story ever written and ever portrayed.
But again, it's sad.
It is sad, yes, but it's just marvelous. It's just marvelous.
It is.
And one of my prized possession Disney pins is the grape soda bottle cap.
Soda bottle, yeah.
That's one of my prized Disney pins. I'm never trading that ever, ever, ever. Forever and ever. Amen. So there's that.
Didn't make my list, but I love Kevin.
Oh, you gotta love Kevin. Got to love Kevin. I mean, come on. And yes, I kind of want to be a wilderness explorer too, because the wilderness must be explored. Rawr. Okay. Anyway, number 5 is Ratatouille, and for all the reasons that Kris just listed. It's a wonderful story. I always get hungry when I watch it.
I mean, how can you not?
I mean, one can get too familiar with vegetables.
One can get too familiar with vegetables.
Now, I love that story, and it's so beautifully done. So beautifully done. Number 6 for me is Inside Out. 1 and 2. I have seen 2. It's worth it. Okay. We should actually sit down and watch it.
Okay.
A tiny little spoiler. The way they treat anxiety is beautiful. Just wonderfully done. Number 7 is Brave. Now, I almost didn't put Brave on here. And the reason is because it was made by Pixar or Walt Disney Pictures.
Okay.
Well, so is Nemo and Dory.
Well, Nemo and Dory are Pixar claimed straight out. Okay.
Yeah.
But the reason that Merida is over in Fantasyland is because, there we are.
Mm-hmm.
But Brave, again, another story that is poignant and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
About a young woman who is... she's going to be shooting for her own hand.
I love it.
I mean...
Tear herself out of her dress.
Doing? Merida! Curse this dress!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderfully done. And of course, being a fan of reenactment and medieval history and all that Celtic wonderfulness and everything, yeah, I got into it because the Gathering of the Clans. I mean, the Gathering of the Clans.
Right. Yes.
Is so beautiful. Okay. Number 8 for me is Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I could not make this list without putting Soul in.
Yeah, exactly.
The story of Joe Gardner is, I mean, being a band kid,
yeah,
I couldn't not add this to the list. And that's just the way it is. Okay. If you know, you know. Okay. Number 9, for the same reasons that Alyce put it on here, is Coco. The culture spoke to me because we witnessed it. We witnessed a lot of it.
We did it in
yeah,
school. We had,
exactly. You know, Dia de los Muertos, we had the celebration a little bit. We had the marigolds all around. I remember being in elementary school making little, crepe paper marigolds.
We had the ofrenda at the beginning, at the entrance to school.
Exactly. And you brought a picture of your loved one.
You knew why it was, tradition and
exactly.
Yeah.
The only thing we didn't get into was the spirit guides.
We didn't do that. No, because that's where it got a little. The religion side of it,
right?
But the understanding the ofrenda and why you put your loved ones up there and remembering them and keeping their spirit alive through their memory, those were all very much taught and how we did it. And,
exactly.
The death, the masks, and you colored your mask, and
we had the sugar skulls,
and then we had the luminarias around.
Oh yeah,
and
I remember. Halloween. It went in for
it was 2 months.
2 months worth of Halloween. Okay. Right up to Thanksgiving. And it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. Yeah. All right. And my number one, and I believe it is a number one. And the reason is because being a comic book fan is The Incredibles. Both 1 and 2. When I first saw The Incredibles, it was like, okay, they treated it beautifully, and it was that sort of that mid-century feel of 1950s, 1960s, early Saturday morning cartoon weirdness. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, and yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm hoping that they do more with The Incredibles.
There's rumor.
Yeah, there is rumor.
But nothing confirmed.
I know that... No, I don't know. I have heard rumor that they're going to be doing something more in the theme parks with The Incredibles.
That would be fun.
I think they need to do.
Which coast?
Both.
Okay.
Both coasts. D23 is coming up. There may be an announcement then. I don't know. But anyway, that's my list. That's what I've got. There we are.
So I have a question for you.
For me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I did not see it on the list, and yet it's in California Adventure, which is Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 I had fun with.
But is that a Pixar movie?
It certainly is.
Because I didn't see it in my
Well,
list.
wait a minute.
I was going to say I didn't see it. I referenced Disney Plus and went to the Pixar part of the channel. And
let's look that up.
And it wasn't there. And I didn't see it. And then I'm like, but hang on. Like the entire middle of the park is
Pixar
San
Pier.
Francisco.
It is Pixar Pier. It's on the Pixar side of the park.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I've never seen it.
It wouldn't probably have made my top 10, but I really enjoyed the movie, and I liked the idea of it. So
yeah, I'm looking it up here and seeing if
it is,
if it's Pixar, or if it's Disney.
Well, on Disney Plus, it wasn't listed as part of the Pixar movies.
Okay.
On the Pixar section of the Disney Plus. Which is where I got my reference. Because some of the movies I wasn't sure whether it was Disney or was Pixar.
Exactly.
So,
well, and I made that mistake when we did the Disney
movie.
Because I brought up Coco and it was like, nope, that's Pixar.
Well, and I thought, I wasn't sure about Nemo or Dory, if they were Pixar or if they were
those are
Disney.
Blurry, right.
I wasn't sure about Little Mermaid. But it's Disney.
It's definitely Disney, just because of the time, when it was made.
Yeah, but Pixar was doing a lot of those movies on the backside, so I wasn't sure. So that's why I went to reference and find. And that's where you get a lot of. I think Pixar is really doing the shorts market a little bit bigger now and doing a lot of shorts.
And
Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Oh, is it?
Okay. All right.
So there you go.
There you go. Did any of you watch? Because I didn't watch it. Obviously, Luca. Did you guys watch Luca?
I did.
Did you?
I didn't like it.
Okay.
As much. It's a fine story.
Just it was I mean that's how I feel about Onward. I'm like
it's a fine story. Yeah, and see, I liked Onward a whole lot more than I like Luca.
Okay.
So because I did D&D,
yeah,
you know, I do the tabletop gaming and all the things that they did in Onward. It was like, yeah. It but with Luca, it's a wonderful story, but it just didn't grab me.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really grab me.
Same with Elemental.
Yeah,
I saw Elemental. Again, cute story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an immigration story.
It is.
And it's wonderful. It's wonderfully told, but I just didn't get into it.
Right.
I don't know. I
know. I mean,
I'd
watch it again. I liked
it.
Sure. But it didn't like move me.
Right. Yeah. It didn't. I wasn't like, oh my goodness, you got to see this. They're becoming the thing with the. No. It didn't do that for me.
Right.
So I know that there are others out there who absolutely adore it, and I think it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And you're right. It is a solid immigration story, and
it's beautifully told.
It was beautifully told.
Yeah, it's beautifully told. I'm going to give you a hot take.
Okay.
I have not, nor do I think I ever will like Toy Story. Any of them.
It wasn't on my list either, so I'm only saying 12.
I saw 1 and 2.
I saw 1. I didn't hate it, but I also didn't.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't one I was clamoring to have a sequel to.
I don't think
we have 5, 6, 12.
I don't think I'm the demographic for it.
Exactly.
So
neither. Yeah.
It didn't hit me like. Do I enjoy Toy Story Land? Absolutely. It's fun. I thought it's a great, you're shrunk down and like you're a toy and all the things are big and it's great, but I
love seeing the Tinker Toys and walking through and seeing Andy's footprints.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun for me.
Well, and Slinky Dog Dash you've never ridden, but Slinky Dog Dash is a great one. I love the alien whirling saucers. I think it's great. And I got to ride it with our youngest nephew, our great nephew Everett, and him and Matthew. I rode it with the boys, and it was hilarious. And then Everett asked to see for me to join to see Woody and Jesse, so I got to be part of that whole moment. And it was so
when the little one asks you to come along to see a character.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on.
And then, so in turn, I asked, and Mariah wanted to meet Edna Mode too. So
there you go.
That was part of the challenge. She's like, well, can we come along? I'm like, absolutely. I said, it's not exclusive. And then Everett's like, well, I want to come. I was like, okay, come on, buddy. You can go. And then we met Sully after Edna. And so it was just, we had some good times. So I enjoy that's part of it, but I just don't have to watch the movies all the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, the nice thing about this, speaking of Sully, since they're actually going to be putting in a Monstropolis attraction now over in Hollywood
Studios, yeah.
That'll be nice. And it'll be nice for character meet and greets because
they need a Mike Wazowski.
They have to have a Mike Wazowski.
They have to have, and a Roz.
I want to meet Roz.
Yeah. Roz.
Okay, I want to meet Roz, especially after this happened to me on Mike and Sully Save the Day.
No, sorry. Oh, why, thank you. Oh, right on. I'll be seeing you later. Okay.
I need to meet Roz.
Oh, wouldn't she be a fun?
Oh, she'd be marvelous.
That would be so fun.
She'd be marvelous. Anyway,
who's the one that? Well, and then the evil, who's the nemesis, the bad guy?
I can't remember his name, but
the one who changes all the colors.
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll put it in here.
But of course he'll be one of the characters. Like
Randall.
Yeah, usually
Randall.
Yes.
There we go.
And then Boo. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
Boo is a meet and greet.
Yeah, but she has to be dressed up as a monster.
As the monster, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Kris had the same thought I did.
Well,
he's so cute.
You have to. I think the classic thing would be
in the bathroom.
Yes,
yes.
In the restroom,
Was
you
she
go
singing?
in and you just hear.
Yeah, a little kid singing. Yes, for
Hey,
sure.
Boo, are you done? No.
Oh, so here's the other thing. I saw this the other day, and I think this is one of the reasons that, especially the old school Pixar's, at the end of a lot of the movies, you would sit through and watch the credits because they'd show bloopers.
The gag reel.
The gag reel. And
Yes.
they aren't doing that
Yes.
necessarily on the new
Which is
Pixar movies,
sad.
which is so sad because you had some, there were some great things.
The Monsters Incorporated gag reel.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's
Because the musical.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so bad.
Put that thing
So
back
funny.
where it came from, or so help me.
So,
Boom,
like,
boom,
that's
boom,
one
boom.
of the things that that Pixar does and had done for a while.
Yes.
That was really endearing.
Mhm.
That you would just sit and wait for the credits
Well, and
to
what
happen.
what I liked on the Monsters Inc. one, because Kat was of an age where this was important, which was that Randall, the characters, Randall and Mike,
scary
and,
guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, just Randall, but Randall and Mike and Sully were kind of joking around together, and so it was like, see, they're just actors.
They're
just
they're
acting.
really pals.
Yeah, they're really
playing
pals.
a part.
They're playing a part.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
a part. Yeah, and that was important at that age.
Mhm,
You know, that was very important at that age. The thing I loved about it, and truly still do love about it, is, I mean, like you said, the gag reels.
Gag reels.
Mhm.
All the
Yeah.
gag reels. The gag reels for A Bug's Life
Mhm.
Are good.
are
Well,
classic.
the gag reel for Toy Story
Is classic.
is so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Well,
wonderful.
Yeah, it's either misspoken lines or the actors just totally ad-libbing and they animated the ad-libs. And,
Exactly.
Or they had all these animations
Mhm.
and the actors voiced them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
Just 'cause.
they purposefully made a gag reel and be like, okay, here's
Mhm.
go for it, and then they animated it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what. And,
So
I mean, it's.
it was good. Yeah. So
I
that's
love
kind of
that.
the thing
I
about
love
Pixar
that.
that was really
That's
great in the
true.
day, and then
Well, and also everyone began with a short. And that's
There we go. Here we
there's
go.
the segue for
Yeah.
the shorts.
Here we go.
And so many of them were as memorable as the movie.
Exactly.
And yeah, I think they're worth their own episode for us, or their own
I
podcast.
believe they are. I believe they are. Because,
There's just so many.
well, I mean, the opening for every Pixar movie, every Pixar film for the logo
Mhm.
came from a short.
The little bouncing lamp.
Luxo.
Yeah.
Luxo the lamp. He came from a short.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's important enough that we do talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I love Luxo. He's such a cool little lamp.
He is. Well, and how many of us whose parents had that lamp or we had that lamp sitting on a desk didn't think of it
Oh,
as
yeah.
a little character?
And immediately go, I knew it.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
you're right. We gotta we'll do a Pixar short
Mm-hmm.
episode. Just
Mhm.
talk about them, because I mean there's so many that are my favorite. One of my favorites right now, Bird on the Wire.
Oh, my favorite.
You know, it's a cute. I love that.
I don't know probably the series with Doug. The little shorts of Doug and his series
That they have on Disney Plus
on
now.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one is brilliant. The only one that I think I've seen short wise is the one with the little killdeer or the little plover.
Oh,
the little bird.
yeah.
The little, on
Oh.
the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of that
I can't remember
one.
the name of it. I'll have to
But I
look
know
it up,
I
but
can
yeah.
see it in my head.
Yeah.
I see it in my head right now.
And
Yeah.
he is figuring the little life out, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
waves and having to go get food, but the waves are always taking the food away. And how do you deal with the little?
It's like, what do you mean? Dang it!
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think it's a really good short. It's a really good short.
Good.
Oh man, yeah, we could go on and on and on and on.
Which is
and
why
on.
it needs to be its own episode.
Oh, jeez. The other thing that I loved about Pixar is trying to figure out which character John Ratzenberger was going to be.
Because he's in
every Pixar movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which character is he going to be?
Right.
You know.
Welcome to the Himalayas.
Snow cone? They're lemon. Oh, no. They're lemon. Which has become a standard stock video that I've taken now.
Oh, I mean, I say it all the time whenever I have lemonade.
I know. But yeah, he was Mac in Cars.
He's the pig in Toy Story.
Yes, he is. What else? He was the flea in A Bug's Life.
That's right.
What else did he do?
Was he in Brave?
Or Nemo or Dory?
I don't know.
Nemo, he was in Nemo. Now I have to remember what character he was. He may have been as simple as like one of the parents.
Who was Hank? Who was Hank in Finding Dory?
I don't know.
We'll have to look at that.
Yeah, we'll look that up. We'll look that up.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We went through this fast.
Well, do we know any previews of what's coming up from Pixar in the upcoming seasons? Have we heard any about that?
I haven't heard anything. I do know that Elio just released.
Yeah.
Well, not just released.
And that's a Pixar?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the newest Pixar right now.
Kid wants to be abducted by aliens.
Right.
And he begs for it.
You know who's a meet and greet now over at Pixar Pier?
Who?
Rex.
Aw. I want to meet Rex.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, Dinosaur Girl. I know.
He comes out in that back Palladium area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's worth going and seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what else new is coming from Pixar.
Yeah, I was curious.
I think it's already out now. There was one that was just coming, or maybe it's already out.
Are we talking about Elio that we already talked about?
Probably.
Well, with D23 coming up, I'm sure there'll be an
announcement.
Previews and announcements.
For sure.
There'll be an announcement of something.
Everybody focuses on what's going on in the parks, but I think
with good reason.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of changes in the parks, but I also
well, there's a lot of desired changes in the parks.
But with the resurgence of streaming services and Disney Plus and the movies that, things going straight to TV, if you will, you get more viewers that way. So I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, I would. I don't know.
Is there Bugs Life 2 coming out?
I heard rumor about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was making up stuff.
I think you're right about the sequel.
Called Hoppers.
Hoppers.
That's it.
The new one that's coming.
Bugs Life. It's focusing on him.
No.
No.
No. Hoppers is something very different.
Mm.
Hoppers is a lot. Well, there's a line. I saw the trailer for it, and one of the lines is, "Oh, so this is like Avatar. This is nothing like Avatar." Because what they do is they take the consciousness of a human being and put it in an animal.
Yes, guys, this is like Avatar. This is nothing like Avatar.
Oh,
like Avatar.
Like Avatar.
Oh, okay. I've seen Kris has got a picture up, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Scientists have discovered how to hop human consciousness into life like robotic animals.
Yep.
So allowing people to communicate with animals as if they were people.
Mm-hmm.
But they're robot animals. They're not unlike
Yeah, they're not grown.
Yeah.
Actual
Island Dr. Moreau
things.
Right. No, not that. That's something else. That's something way different.
Frozen. Oh, that's just Disney.
Disney and Zootopia.
Toy Story 5.
Zootopia 2 is also Disney. I'm looking forward to that. I think we talked about that.
Yeah, Zootopia. The next one, that's going to be fun.
So Incredibles 3, not officially announced, but rumors.
Okay.
Coco 2, similarly rumored but not confirmed.
Why do a sequel on Coco?
I know. What
they wrapped that up beautifully.
They really did.
There's
Finding
no need.
Nemo 3. Again, just rumored.
Listen to us.
I know. Like, and
Cars
you think
4.
I'd be all excited about it, and I'm like,
Cars 4?
Inside Out 3.
So here's the deal. I love the ride. It is my all-time favorite Disney ride ever in any park.
Okay.
Never seen the movie.
Okay.
So
I don't need to.
Okay.
Other than Hoppers and Gato are originals, but everything else is a
sequel.
Is a sequel.
Oh, come on now, Pixar. Don't fall into the Disney trap.
Right?
Don't fall in that trap.
I mean, particularly with Toy Story. Like, okay.
Now
the toys are with the great grandchildren
of animated.
Pretty much.
How many Rockies are there? Like 7,000?
There's a lot.
842.
So Toy Story is the Rocky.
It is the Rocky of
Pixar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was their first major hit.
Yeah. But okay.
I know, right? Oh, wow. Listen to us. That's so horrible.
Is it Andy's grandchildren that are playing with his
what
toys?
I'm wondering.
I guess. I mean,
aren't they worn out by now? Like, how do they...
At this point,
At this point, Woody should just be shreds of fabric.
Exactly.
And his pull string just goes
busted.
Yeah, you pull a string. How do I know this is how it works? Because
Buzz Lightyear just has one leg.
Yeah.
And his visor's missing.
And stuck on Spanish mode.
Evil mode. Oh no, you have him set to evil.
That's a Simpsons thing.
I know.
Oh, here's your problem. You got it set to evil.
Yep, here's your problem. Someone set this thing to evil. I love you, Homer.
Come here, you.
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head don't have any parts anymore.
They're divorced and they're
They
going
have
through litigation.
One eyeball and a hand.
They have to split all the body parts in half
Exactly.
equally.
And the monkey chow.
In order to split it.
Why monkey chow? Why do I have monkey chow? For the monkeys. Yeah.
So anyway, there's that.
So I think you figured out our demographic.
Yeah.
Well, and I think one of the things to remember with Pixar is that the library is much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So,
but still
original.
not as small as you might think.
Not as small as you might think.
You
The
know?
original rights are, but they have, some of them have hit real big and some of them haven't. Like Inside Out hit.
Right.
It did.
Turning Red hit after a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Turning Red was kind of a slow burn.
But Luca didn't hit.
No.
Elemental didn't hit.
No, and I don't expect those two to hit. I expect, and Onward didn't hit as big, but I expect Onward to hit later on. The reason is because with that fandom, age is everything.
Like Goofy movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
and Big Hero 6 was kind of that way too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's much more popular now than it was.
And again, that one will hit bigger later on.
Exactly.
Because again,
Mm-hmm.
but again, Big Hero 6 is Walt Disney Pictures.
I know, but
So
it's I'm just thinking of the
I know
movies
it's computer
that are slow
generated
burns.
animation, so
well,
therefore
and it's but movies that kind of have that slow burn of maybe
Well,
when
yeah.
it first released, it wasn't as popular as they'd hoped, but then over
Right.
time.
Well, and one of the things, like Soul is on both of your lists. I never
Mhm.
saw it, but the feedback I got about it was it's a little dark.
it is a bit.
It is
There was
kind
a
of dark.
really- It was a
Mhm.
dark
It
movie,
is kinda
and
dark.
so there was
It
not
is.
finding the hope in it, which is kind of a running theme in a lot of these movies, is that there's this deep sadness, which is one of the reasons I don't go to Pixar very often, because I am a crier, and the last thing I need is to like get hit in the feels immediately, punched in the face, and just cry the entire time when I'm trying to,
Yeah.
So practically every Disney film.
everything. Well, it takes but the way with the Disney films, they resolve it and they bring back the resolution and there's hope there.
Right.
And that's one of the things I heard with Soul is that it took like the hope was
it's at the very, very end.
Like it took a long time. It was a really dark film.
Well, okay. I didn't necessarily see it as dark, but I saw it as
it's thoughtful,
truthful.
Yeah.
Well,
just like WALL-E is kind of, to me, was
WALL-E's
dark.
Yeah.
And again, there's hope, but it's at the very end. It took a while to get there.
Right.
And I mean, Coco wrapped up nicely. I'm just looking at your list, Finding Nemo was very Disney, and that the horrifying bit was at the beginning, and that was
short.
Yeah, and single parent again, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was short enough that I could always start the movie without seeing that every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I get that. Wow. There we are. Wrapping up before the hour mark.
Amazing.
I can't believe that. That's
by
incredible.
the time you put all of the clips in.
Well, okay, yeah, there's that. But I need to be careful with that.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Ooh, especially with Disney.
So here's the question. Yeah. If you wanted Pixar to make a movie, what would it be?
Oh, geez.
Wow. I mean, they did so well with some really original stories.
Mm-hmm. I think that the formula that they have of utilizing other things, like anthropomorphizing things to hit some social talks, is something that Pixar does well that I don't think Disney does, that Disney films doesn't necessarily do well. Disney films is good about the storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Pixar is great about allowing its having a space to do some, tough topics in a softer way.
Yeah.
So
and, like Inside Out, I thought was really groundbreaking for being able to speak about all of your different emotions and that it's okay to be sad and all of that kind of stuff.
The whole idea of Finding Nemo was, single dad, single parent, that helicopter kind of thing, but learning to let go. Finding Dory's about a special needs kid.
Right.
Yeah.
And
exactly
the same thing of finding a way, learning to navigate the world and being okay to navigate the world with your differences. Those are some.
Well, and many of the characters in Finding Dory were not special needs per se, but had special characteristics that didn't fit in with society or their society.
It had God, this is going to sound horrible. Had a limitation. The beluga whale that had problems with sonar.
Yeah. Yeah.
She had problems with sonar.
But it was all of those, differences or things that you had to learn how to re-navigate in a world that wasn't built for you, kind of thing.
Exactly.
It was those are tough topics, but they were done in a soft way to show that it's possible.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are ways to make it happen. And then if you find your people, it works
exactly
for you.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things that Pixar does. And I think that's what that kind of their space and where they need to kind of keep it up with. And then Disney Pictures and Disney films can do the storytelling.
Well, and again, that's something about the storytelling with Cars. The story about Cars is being forgotten, is being shoved off into a corner and forgotten. That's why Radiator Springs is what it is, because when the highway came through, it cut them off.
Yeah, and then they were
abandoned. They were forgotten.
Yeah,
and Lightning McQueen ends up being forgotten.
Yeah. Right.
But and with Onward, it's all about that relationship with a parent that's no longer there.
Yeah.
And that influence and that longing and wanting that back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the siblings coming together and being that bond,
So I think back to for me, I think that kind of storytelling is taking some tough topics and doing it in a soft way and remembering the humor of it all. I think that's what Pixar,
right.
Whatever they do next, I think that would be where a space they could and have it hit, I guess, is the way.
Right. And seeing that though, I'm not sure what I'd want them to do. And the reason is because it's just whenever they've provided, it's there.
Right.
You know?
I know. That's why they get the big bucks, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, and like Monsters Inc., right? Turning what everyone, just because that's the way we've always done it, turning it on their head.
Yeah.
And showing that,
a different way works.
A different way works that's not as torturous to the source material.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So there's our talk on Pixar.
Right.
I mean,
but you're right. That's where they shine. And so their next big thing is going to be their next, that whatever they think of that turns that.
Well, yeah. And I think what it is it's not degrading the other, but it's lifting up
exactly
the other.
Uh-huh.
It's lifting up those that we don't think about, those that get lost, those that get ignored.
Yeah.
Those that get pushed aside.
Giving voice to the voiceless.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I mean, what,
Well, and Coco, the whole being understood.
Well, misunderstood or forgotten.
Well, and also,
he was being forgotten because he was misunderstood. They didn't realize that he was murdered.
But also on Coco's side of having a talent and having something that you're passionate about, even though the rest of your family refuses it, and fighting for that.
Yeah.
And fighting for your passion. I think that was a great theme in that movie as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Turning Red was very much along those lines of being okay with who you are, even if it's not what all your friend group is.
Which is terrible as a middle school girl.
Oh, man.
Even though your friend group thinks it's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
what
but you're
can
different
do,
and you don't want to be different.
You just want to be the same.
Because inevitably there's going to be that group that,
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
wow.
I know, right?
We could go for another hour. I think we could go for another hour just talking about that. But I don't know what I'd want Pixar to do. I don't know.
Then they won't disappoint.
I know.
There we are. There we are. Exactly.
I mean, there are plenty of subjects that fall into that category. So, unfortunately.
So at this point, this is where I'm going to invite you to come and comment into the comment section about what would you like Pixar to do? What story would you like them to tell? What stories that Pixar did tell that spoke to you?
Yeah.
Please let us know. Anyway, there it is. That's us for tonight.
There we go.
I don't have anything else for the next episode. The shorts, but I want to there's something very, very important that's going to be happening with Alyce.
Yes.
Coming up that will be happening after the next episode.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think we should do the Grease countdown with you on the next episode.
Okay.
We already talked about her trip to Greece and what she's done, but now we're getting close to the wire. I think it's time for a countdown and an update.
Okay.
So I think we should do that.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
And then after that,
and after that, it's you and I.
It's just you and I.
Yep.
We'll do something. I don't know, Lord.
We'll
something.
then...
But the time Alyce comes back, I think we'll do the Pixar shorts. So I think that'll be the episode when she comes back.
Yep.
Anyway, again, thank you for joining us. Please remember, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you never miss a new episode. I promise that every time I update, I will check the box that says notify subscribers. So that way you'll always know.
Yay.
Anyway, thank you again, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bring it up now.